Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we do have our Fairyloot boxes. Did come yesterday, but where I have been feeling like absolute dog crap for the last few days, I've tried to manage today to try and get up and actually try and film today. So I've got this video, just done my Owl Crate one, and all that, my Fairyloot one, and then I've got to do my book releases for next month, and then the books I have read throughout November. I haven't actually read that many for this month. I've just been actually off-putting it a little bit. So the box is this big. It looks like it's been jammed in as well, so maybe it's like packed. I believe I know what the book is because a lot of people on the Vinted has actually kind of spoiled the book for me. So there's that. Hang on. So if you do want a Fairyloot box, this is a YA subscription box I do every month with a YA book and some bookish goodies. So sometimes they, well actually all the time actually, there's always an item featured by the book. So if you do like the book, you have an item by that book, which is very nice, and I do love that. So that's why I've been putting items that is fandoms that I haven't read yet. That's on my list, but I haven't read yet, but I put them aside, so if I do like it, I can put them away. If I don't like it, then obviously they can go with that book. So there's that. They do two other books. Well, they do an option where if you just want the book only subscription box, you can do that. They do it with the adult fiction and the romantasy book box as well, which is very nice. I think they should do, with the book only subscription box, they should do an item that goes with the book for each one, for them to add something to go with that box, you know. So this is what we see inside. What is that? Let's go for this big ass item. So this is the Crimson Moth mug. So I haven't read the book yet. Like I said, it is on my list to read. You've got to know one of my favourite boxes anyway. Oh, that's a very pretty colour and a very pretty mug. So we have our two main characters on here, which I guess is our main characters. Look at that, that's so pretty. And then it's a kind of baby blush pink inside, and it does have the Fairyloot symbol on side. I know for like some people as well, they might think, why do you just read the books we get? I read my books in order, so in alphabetical order, and I don't know why, I've always done it. So now I'm trying to get through the books as possible, so then when I do get to my new pile, I'm going to try and see if I can mix it up, but I doubt it. So the handle's a bit different than usual. You know, you can fit number 3 fingers in to hold it, but it's probably like a 2. But that's a very cute mug. I will say that's a very cute mug. Okay, so what is this item? We have something in a box. Let's get out the bubble wrap. I keep these bubble wraps because obviously where I sell stuff on Vinted as well, they're very, very handful. The World of Stephanie Garber calendar. So, okay, I'm not going to open this up because it is a calendar for Stephanie Garber. I have just got, this is a 2025 calendar as well. So I am going to pop this on my Vinted tomorrow, just so I can get some other bits out, because I've still got to ship a few things. Oops, it's very dry. And all that. Do you know what I haven't seen in a subscription box for a while? Is a lip balm. Or a candle in a Fairyloot box. You haven't seen a Fairyloot box have done a candle in a while, I think. So this is something I'm not going to open up, just because I don't want to open it and then spoil it for someone else. So the World of Stephanie Garber, yeah, it's a calendar for next year. So that is very sweet and very nice. So I am going to leave that back in its little bubble wrap. We'll leave it as that. Next up we have is a Sea and Vine kitchen towel. Okay, so I'm not sure what Sea and Vine is, but I kind of would keep it because the pattern looks really cool. Obviously a tea towel is precious. For people who gets this over in another place, tea towels is something they use to dry your dishes. So we have these kind of sweet treats and goodies. Oh, they look so good, but my stomach is not having it. So that is very nice. I'll definitely keep that one because that's a very cute item. Oof. And it's a very, Fairyloot does give us quite a few tea towels here and there, so it is quite nice. Oh, we have our theme card, which is Love and Vendetta. So, oh, hello. We have an item. This is, I think it's one of their replicas for She Is the Wrath. So this is inspired by the book. Let's have a look how pretty this book looks like. Book letter opener. So I do appreciate them doing replicas. They're so, oh, okay, that I just saw come out of. Open sesame. Oh. Okay, so hello. Can you focus on the thing? Look at that. This is kind of reminding me of the Power Rangers Cyber Sword, because the way it looks as well, and it has a wolf on top. That's actually pretty damn good and nice. So these are kind of really do help for letter openers. If you just want to get a stand, I wish that fellow did put a stand with these, because then it would be really nice. I'm sorry, my lip. It'd be nice to have these stands on the shelves as well, so they'd be like really pretty just to hang them on the shelf. But that really does remind me of the Power Ranger Sabretooth sword. But I really do love these. These are very well made. So I'm hoping I do like that book, because that letter opener is beautiful. Then we have some magnetic, oh my goodness, bookmarks. These are inspired by A Deadly Education. So I don't have that book, and I haven't read it either. So these are the bookmarks that you will get. So if you don't know what magnetic bookmarks are, they are just something simply as they are magnetic. As soon as you put them in the page, they clip together so they can stay together. So obviously this book will go on to another person. So I think this was part of their adult fiction book box that they did. So yeah, they do add stuff like that in this box as well, which is very nice. Get in the box. So there. So before we get to the box, we have our little tarot cards. So we have Ace of Planets, just kind of looking badass. Why is these people are kind of giving me from the book as well. And then we have the Two of Planets. I do hope Fairyloot next year does something different with their collectibles, not just tarot cards, because I want something kind of different. And then let's go for what's in here. So Fairyloot always puts their books in here. I think I need to start keeping these just in case someone does buy a book from me from Vintage. I can always put them in these. So I just saw that. Okay, black tinted. Then we have our fairy scoop, which you get, and then also a bookmark to go in the book that I can keep it as a bookmark in there. So I believe this is She Is the Wrath by the book. Yeah, for She Is the Wrath by Emily Varga. So again, I haven't read this. This will be in my book, my list of books to read. And she, look at that, look at her. She's like desperately holding this knife in her hand. Absolutely stunning. So the whispers grow louder, like the stones themselves were speaking to me. Like the earth had been cleaved into and begun talking. And that one word rose again above the rest, an incantation and warning of all at once. Revenge. So that's not too bad. And then you look at the sprayed edges. These are very cute. So you have some flowers. We have that sword again, or knife, or dagger, with these pretty flowers on. Very pretty. Ooh. Okay, so if you want the original form as well, this is the original form of what the cover actually looks like for the book. So I do like that they do that. And then they have the reversible dust jacket this side as well. That is very nice. Then on the hardback we have this kind of foiled hardback on here as well, which you can see it's very nice and it's very different. I do like that as well. Then obviously we have our white spray and white ends, whatever they're called, and then we have this fire burning petal flower, which looks absolutely scary and amazing. Then we have our end papers, which is also foiled. We do love a good foiled end papers. These are beautiful. I cannot wait to find who that lady is, because girl, she looks pretty. Oh, that's some badass. Look at that. Okay, two people fight. We love a good fighting scene. I love that. We have the foil on him, so she doesn't have much foil on her at all, but he has all the foils. That's pretty cool. I do like that. So with Fairyloot, they also do come with an author, a signed book. It also comes signed, and it does come with a author letter that is also double signed as well, which is very nice. It's very nice that they have it in the book because it's very different. Let's put that. With its cover. Right, let's read the synopsis. What if the man you loved was the very person who betrayed you? Ooh. Dana has been betrayed by her lover and falsely imprisoned for a crime she didn't commit. She's counting down the days until she can exact her revenge when a fellow prisoner offers her a chance to escape and the key to a dangerous jinn magic. Armed with a brand new identity and all the power she could want, Dinah enacts a plan to bring down those who cheated her and her family. But when the one person standing in her way is the very man who signed her life away, retribution becomes a complicated game of cat and mouse. Because betrayal isn't simple and revenge certainly isn't easy. Not when your heart isn't involved. So that's not something nice. You fall in love with someone, he betrays you, and next you know, you want revenge, but you still have the heart for him. So that I am still looking forward to. So let's go through our little goodies. So we have got the Halmasti dagger letter opener, which is very nice. It's a unique dagger, so it is a dagger. It's a fearsome hound like Halmasti, so I do apologise if I have pronounced that wrong. We're just going to butcher them. We have the ceramic mug, which is obviously shadow casing Gideon and Room. So they must be the two. That's going to get on my nerves now. That is inspired by the two main characters. And this is amazing. So I'll leave anyone who designed these all down below like I do in my comments. Then we have a kitchen towel, which is how did I not know that? So the kitchen towel is brings the delicious silicone delicacies from sea and vine right to your kitchen. It's inspired by Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerri, which I have that literally on my shelf over here. You can't see it. What the heck? Eyeball. Then we have a magnetic bookmarks, which is obviously by Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. Like I said, I haven't read that, so those ones will be get passed along. Then we have the 2025 full desk calendar, so you put your desk into a calendar for every month. You get featured artwork, character arts from the words of Stephanie Garber, your favourites from the Carvel, Once Upon a Broken Heart series, in order. Ooh. You have Scarlet, Julian, Donatello, Jax, Legend, Fallen Star, Luke, Apollo, Lala, Chaos, and Jax again, of course. You're welcome, and Evangeline. So obviously I'll be passing that along. Then we have the collectible of the month. We have our designed tarot cards, which of course is the two characters designed by the characters from our book of the month. So we have Dana as the ace, and then Mazin as the two planets card. So that is very different. Then the featured book of the month is of course She's the Wrath. So we obviously it says a thrilling South Asian fantasy about love and vengeance following a girl determined to enact her revenge. This lovers to enemies tale is filled with twists and turns, from prison breaks and revenge plan to intense chemistry and now new friendships. So this exclusive edition has been redesigned by cover, exclusive colourway of the trade cover, as a reversible dust jacket, foil elements and design on the hardcover, end paper artwork foil, and a digital sprayed edge with a solid top and bottom edge, a bonus chapter and an author letter bound in the book with a digital signature. So I do love that because most books do have a bonus chapter in them, and we do love a good bonus chapter. Then we go into our Fairy Scoop. So Fairy Scoop, inside it you'll get, you know, stuff about the author, about questions, how she read the book, why she read the book and stuff like that, what's her progress. Then we have some upcoming book releases. So we've got Breath of the Dragon by Shannon Lee and Funderly, Dust by Alison Stein, Heavily Triant by Xran J. Zion, I hope to definitely play that wrong, A Cruel Thirst by Angelina Montaro, that sounds like a good book, that because it looks like it's vampires. Then at the book we do have our next month's theme, which is December. I cannot believe I've been getting Fairyloot since 2019. I have skipped a few boxes from them, but I tell you now, I've been loving their boxes. So we're excited to reveal that the December theme for our young adult books is going to be Dragonlore. So think about all the books that have dragons in. That's going to piss me off. Oh, sorry, I just saw something that's in highlighted and bold, and I'm like, yes. So this box is going to be, for shimmering of ancient scales to fierce breaths of fire. This box celebrates dragons, soar through stories that features those legendary creatures, where every thunderous roar and every wing beat carry the promise of magic and adventure. So in this box you will find items inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I do have that. The Night Ends with Fire. Do I have that book? I'm not sure. Our featured book of the month, which we do love, and we have 2 fandom neutral items, and we do love those as well. So we're excited to reveal that this box will include our next blanket. We love a good blanket in a box, so I'm so looking forward to that. And there's going to be, as well as the next set of the 4 character bookmarks, which we love as well. The 4 bookmarks is always inspired by the characters that are featured, so I feel like the 4 bookmarks might be featured by the book. Oof. Our book of the month is incredible historical fantasy about dragons linguistics, with a dark and Adakima setting, featuring enemies to lover romance, following the heroine on this thrilling adventure to save the country by uncoding the secret of the dragon languages. That sounds so good. Who wouldn't want to learn the dragon language? This Fairyloot exclusive edition will have exclusive redesigned cover, a reversible dust jacket, a digital sprayed edge with solid top and bottom edges, the artwork on the cover, hardcover with foiled details and foiled character artwork on the end papers. This edition will also have a offer letter with a digital signed signature bound into the book, and it will come with some bonus content. So we do love that. That is what the theme card would look like. It's going to have dragons. So we do love that. That's very nice, and I did enjoy this box, to be honest. I think my favourite item is probably going to be the letter opener. So I'm hoping I really do like the book, because I want that letter opener. So that's everything I will keep to the side if I'm going to pass it along to someone else, so which I will be doing that. But like I said, I've got a pile where any books I haven't read yet, I put them on the side, because obviously I do own the books, I just haven't read them yet. So there is that. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time for the next unboxing, which I don't know what it's going to be. I know I've got my book releases to do and the books I have read throughout November. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.